Hello everyone. Good afternoon. It's afternoon, isn't it? It's afternoon. Oh, covering your face there. Oh, I can hardly move. I'm in so much pain. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. I've done too much today. I knew I was doing too much and I couldn't stop myself. So, wait to get the chat up. I'll show you my pot of soup in a minute. It's going to be marvellous. That's because we were talking about that the other day, the soup. Good afternoon, lovely Mason. Let me see if I can get the chop. Yes, I can get the chop. Good, good, good. Oh, I'm doing very good, but I'm in pain, I won't lie. Good afternoon, lovely Lucy. I've done too much. I went to Asda this morning to get all my stuff for my homemade soup, and I took my moon boot, my big boot thing on, because my leg's been acting up and it's been really sore. So I had my boot on going round Asda and everything like that. But now my back's away. So my back's gone, my leg's gone. I can hardly walk. You'll see. I'm going to take you in to show you my pot of soup, but you'll see the state I'm in. I'm in a terrible state. I've just took 2 paracetamol, so. Good afternoon, lovely misfit. Melody, good afternoon. I hope you're doing good. You want to smell it in this house. Oh, with that pot of soup going. In fact, I'll take these in and then I can come back and get comfy. Right, wait till you see the state of me. Wait till you see the state of me trying to move. Wait, to unplug these. Oh. I know, I look as if I've shat myself, don't I? But I've not. It's my back. My back's gone. Ouch, 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 ouch. So I'll need to behave myself. Now I'll show you, see when I make a pot of soup, I make a pot of soup that's could feed the street. Look. Look at that. It's ham stock, a boiled up ham, and then I took the ham out and I drained it all, and you'll see wee bits of ham pieces in it. There's potato, there's leek, there's onions, there's carrots, there's parsley and mushrooms in it. And I'm just leaving it there to bubble, but look at the size of that pot. So I'll have that for my dinner tonight, and then I've got bags that I can freeze. That'll be my spoon fell, and I can't even go down and Peter will need to get it because I can't even bend. I'm in a state. Oh, there's my boot, look. Where is it? There's my boot, look. It didn't help. Ouch. It didn't help. Ow. This is what I'm like when I have a bad day, guys. I can't move. There. Right, let me plug these in. Let me plug these in. Good afternoon, lovely Carly. Look at you. I know I'm messing these about here. There we are. That shoe's juiced up with electricity. There we are. Oh. It's just, see if I overdo it, I end up killing myself and I'm not well for weeks because I've got scoliosis in my spine. I'm telling you, I'm a mangled wreck of a woman. That's what I am. I've got scoliosis in my lower back of the spine, and where the curve is, I've actually got an extra vertebrae, and it's in the shape of a V, and it goes in the curve like that. They couldn't take it out. If they took it out, they would end up paralysing me. So it's there, and you can feel the lump of it. And this, see, even stretching for like a tin of beans or something like that, can pull it out. So this morning I got up and I dusted my living room and all my snow globes. Look at my lovely snow globes, are all dusted and everything. And I just felt it twang. And I knew I had to go shopping. So I thought I'll take the moon boot and I should be alright. See, halfway around the shop I was just about falling over with pain. And then when I came home I had my pot of soup to do, but I sat down in the kitchen table when I was actually going to do a live stream and show you how I do my soup, but I was in too much pain, and it would have been just the ouch my back show. That's all it would have been. Ouch my back and ouch my leg. So I'm going to be a good girl. Everything's tidy. I don't need to bother with tidying up. I've just took 2 paracetamol, so hopefully. I don't like taking anything stronger. Now, see, if I really wanted, I could probably go up to the doctor and get morphine patches and stuff like that with the amount of stuff that's wrong with me. But I'm frightened of pain meds. I'm really, really frightened of pain meds. And I drive a car, and the last thing I would want to do would be out my face while I was driving. Or out my face anytime. I don't like that feeling. And I become, see the morphine, I turn into a completely different person. I don't even know who I am. I talk about people. No, I don't do that. I was, see that cow over there? I was saying one time about somebody in the ward. They had gave me, was it pethidine with Sophie or Amanda when I was giving birth. And they used to give you pethidine, this stuff, pethidine. And they gave you it in your leg. And I remember sitting, and there was a poor pregnant in labour lady over in the other bed, and she was going, oh, and everything. And I'm saying, see her over there? I'm in more pain than her, actually. See her? I'm in more pain than what she is. I don't know, I turn into somebody completely different. That's not me. I've had to apologise to doctors about my behaviour, I swear. Yes, it makes you want to claw your skin off, doesn't it, the morphine? Misfit love, it's very scary. And actually, I was prepped when I was, what age was I? I must have been about 11 or 12. Must have been about 12, right? And they had me prepped for surgery. I was just ready to go down, and they were going to put a metal rod up my spine to straighten it. And I would have had to have wore a brace for years and stuff like that. And the doctor came in at the last minute, the surgeon came in at the last minute, and he asked my mum to stand up, and he looked at the size of my mum and he looked at the size of me, and I had already started puberty. I started puberty early. And he says, I don't think she's going to grow anymore. If she was going to grow anymore, then they would have done the metal rods. But they didn't. But see, back in the days, they experimented. I get this dye put in the base of my spine as well. And a lot of people were becoming paralysed with this dye because some people were getting oil-based dye, and it was lying at the bottom of people's spine. Luckily enough, the one that they gave me was water-based. But I couldn't put my head up. See, for 2 weeks after that, I had to walk my head to the side. See, if I put my head up like that, it was as if somebody was taking a hammer and hammering my head. It was terrible. And what they done was they had me on this operating table, and they didn't knock me out. They sedated me. And I was only a child at the time, and bear that in mind. And I was sedated, and I didn't know what was happening. And they were putting a big needle up my spine. I don't know if they were taking spinal fluid. I don't know what they were doing, to be quite honest. But I remember them saying to me, look at the TV, look at the television, Linda, look at the television. And when I looked at the television, I could see my spine on it. And that was amazing back then. That was like high-tech stuff back then. But after that, I swear, I couldn't put my head up like this for 2 weeks. See, when they mess about with your spine, it's terrible. And there was one time as well, they'd injected this dye into my vein. See, I've had all sorts of stuff. They injected this other dye straight into my vein. And see, as soon as they done that, see, I was like a horror movie. All my veins lit up blue or purple or something. I can't even remember. But I took a reaction to it. And I started to be violently sick. And I was being sick, but see, while I was being sick, I was farting. I was. And I was only a wee girl, and I was going, I'm sorry, excuse me. I was so embarrassed. And I was being violently ill. My mum says my eyes turned red. And see the amount of x-rays I've had. I shouldn't stand next to pregnant women or children, really. Yeah, I glow in the dark with the amount of stuff that's happened to me. So That's what I've got wrong with. I've got a lot of stuff wrong with me, and I should behave myself. I know I should behave myself. I'm not fit enough to be doing stuff that I do. And I try and do it every time, and I end up really, really hurting myself, and then I get into trouble off the girls give me into trouble. Even my son's not happy with me. He's away at the shop now. See, he saw the state of me coming out the car, and he wasn't happy. See, instead of asking for help, that's what I do. Instead of asking for help, I try and do it myself, because I don't want to annoy MD. And then, I end up hurting myself bad, so I need to behave. Do you know, see, on Saturday this will be all gone because the flavouring will be going. The flavouring. Oh, thank you, Lucy. And my girls would as well. In fact, see after, mind I told you about the incident last year when I went to casualty in my leg, and there was that Frankie guy. Was it, his name was Frankie that peed himself and everything like that, right? See after that, I couldn't put any weight on my leg. My leg was really busted up, and I brought my wheelchair in, and I went, this house is great for that. I can scoot about if I'm really. I might actually get it in today. That's how bad I feel. Amanda came down and made me sit here, and she tidied my whole house for me. So she did. I was having flavouring. I was having flavouring, and she was going about tidying up for me, so. Oh, Lucy, you're an angel then. Good afternoon, lovely sky. Yeah, so that's it. This is me. I've tidied the whole place is tidy. There's nothing I need to do. All I need to do is sit and watch Joy. Talking about Joy, my heart was in my mouth yesterday watching Joy. The sea otter, in case you don't know, right? There was one of the caregivers, and the caregivers are absolutely marvellous, don't get me wrong. Hi, JC. The caregivers are wonderful. But there was this one girl, and she had Joey up and was rubbing him and everything like that, drying him off. I've already got one thumbs down, just shows you. Oh, Miss Poppy, sometimes I don't chat, sometimes I just lurk. But they were drying Joey off like that, and she turned her back like that, and Joey took a leap off the table like that, right down into his bath, just went like that, and you could see the shock in we were like that, Joey. It was all right though, you know, but they probably do that in the wild, jumping off rocks and stuff like that, but her heart was like, it just went. Where's my squishy gun? My squishy gun's down the floor, I can't get it. Mikey. 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 Right, I'll need to get the squishy gun. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. There, squished. Imagine me having one thumbs down already. What have I done? Oh, she always goes to the butcher's. She goes, Mikey! He knows that I'm in a bad way and I can't get up to lock him out. Usually they get time out if they're like this, to think about what they're doing. What is it he's barking at? Oh, there's a man over the road just standing with his dog looking in the window. Thank you, Misfit. But just even lovely Joey's stream, right, has got like 180 something thumbs down. Who does that? Who gives a wee otter a thumbs down? Wait, there, he's getting squished. My mum's got a squishy gun now for her dog. Oh well, Mason, see, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I do know that. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Some people must hate me, but... Oh, Lucy, thank you. You see, yous are all beautiful. Beautiful. You always make me feel better when I come on. Mikey, stop it. He knows that I can't get up. They know that and then they go for it. They go crazy. They go crazy. That's what they do. So I'm going to be watching Joey the Day, but they're going to need to put a leash on him or something because he's jumpy now. He must be in toddler mode, and he sits with his teething ring. His teething ring. He sits and he chews on his teething ring because his wee teeth must be sore. It's the cutest thing. See if he's having a bad day. Tune in. Oh my god, he's so cute. But they'll need to put that clip up. Him just leaping off the table straight into the water. Oh my goodness, my heart was in my mouth. Joey, don't! I was like, oh, splash. And there's no sound, but can you imagine the splash that made? Melody, they hate the mailman. They hate the mail. See MD that's got a high vis jacket on. That's it. They get it. Like as the delivery people, they get. A lot of people get it. That's what Jack Russells are like, and it's my mum's Jack Russell's exactly the same. So that's just what they're like. But saying that, it would stop people. People would think twice about trying to break in with the Jack Russells. They'd be ankle biters. Some people call them. Oh, the smell of that soup. I'm really hungry now thinking about it. But see, making that soup, I splurged. That's the name of this stream. Because it costs a lot of money just to make a hot pot homemade soup. See, to buy a tin of soup is like way cheaper, but see, buying all the ingredients, it costs quite a bit. Where's the desk? The dressing table? I never got it. Never got the dressing table. I got conned. I got conned, so I did. My own fault. I won't be buying anything from Facebook. Mason, sorry. That pot of soup's going to last me a long time because once it cools down, I can put it all in bags and freeze it. So that when I'm feeling like some soup, I can just bring out a bag and defrost it. Misfit. More makeup. See, that's it. I love it. I get excited when I've got makeup on the way. I do. Lucy, I'm going to have soup and I'm going to have a bit of buttered bread and I'm going to dip it in it. I might even have 2 bowls of soup. I might just do it because I'm not well, so that'll make me feel a lot better. Oh. It has been a long time because you've seen the size of that pot, and my son will not eat it because it's not it's not vegan. Melody, I don't really cook a lot of like big meals and stuff like that because it's just me. Because my son, he cooks all his own stuff. He cooks vegan things, so I end up just having like quick pasta dishes and stuff. Or a bit of turkey breast in the oven with some roast potatoes. I like that as well with some gravy. Oh, I'm hungry now. Where did I go? I went to Asda this morning. I went and it was good because there was hardly anybody in it. But I think a wee man was after me. I'm telling you the truth. I think a wee man was, and I had my mask on too, and I had the boot on. And he was an older gentleman, right? And I was going up an aisle, and he was coming down an aisle, and then I was going down the aisle, and he was coming up the aisle, and he went, "People will think that I'm following you. I keep seeing you every aisle I'm in. You're in," and I was going, "Ha ha ha. I'll probably see you in another aisle." And I did. I seen him in about another 3 aisles. We kept seeing each other. I says to him, "We'd be as well just doing our shopping together." I think he was after me, by the way. I think he was after with the boot and everything on it. This me old man. He still got it. Still got it, even with a mask on. I was quite chuffed. Oh. You know, if somebody's going to pay you attention when you're like that. I swear, I think he was deliberately coming up my aisle and down my aisle. I think he was. And all I could see was that of me. See the masks, and I've got asthma as well, but I do wear my mask, I do wear it, but I can't see things like labels and stuff without my glasses. So as soon as I put my glasses on, of course, they steam up and I can't see a thing. Need wipers. Good afternoon, lovely Lucy. Oh, thank you very much, Sophie. Thank you so much for that. I try my best, even when I'm in pain, I try. Oh, this Saturday's video is going to be a collab with Nona, this girl called Nona. She's beautiful, she does makeup and stuff like that. And our channel's My So-Called Life 1970 something. And we're doing a autumn look, so we are, this Saturday. I'm looking forward to seeing what she does, because I'll tell you, you think I've got a lot of makeup, Nona's got everything. Nona's makeup collection, it would, you know, knock your socks off. It's absolutely gorgeous. She's got everything, every palette, every foundation. But I like to watch her because she likes a lot of drugstore makeup like I do, like Revolution and stuff. And she likes to compare, and she's quite good about telling you what's good and what's not good, and if a foundation's got a funny smell and stuff like that. So I'm going to be happy doing that. There they go again. They're on top of my bed, so they are. I've got my window open. The two of them are on top of my bed, barking out the window at the neighbours. So they are. I'm telling you, they know that I can't get up to put them in time out. Usually I'll put them in time out. That means they'll go outside the living room and I'll close the door and I tell them to sit there and think about what they've done. And then I wait a couple of minutes and then I say, he's learned now, and then they come in. It's like the naughty chair for dogs. But they know that they don't like that. They don't like being locked out, in case they're missing anything out the window. Oh. Well, I think I'm going to go. I'm just going to be behaving myself today, and I'm going to enjoy my soup and all that. And I'm going to be going on to Joey's to watch Joey. I can't resist that little thing. Can't resist him. He's so cute. And he does all this with his hands, because see, in the wild, they've got rocks and things like that, and they put rocks on their belly and they take like a clam and they batter the clam on the rock to get into the meat inside. They're smart. I never knew sea otters were as smart. So now I want one. I want a sea otter, but obviously I wouldn't get one but they're so cute. Absolutely cute. But it reminds me of a wee dog. It reminds me of a puppy, just some of the actions, like when it's wet and it does all the rubbing. See, when I give Mr. Mike and Poppy a bath, they like to put just their neck on the carpet and run. They just run about like with their neck on the carpet. It's hilarious. I like to bath them just for that. I put towels everywhere. Beauty by Louisa. No, it's my own kind of soup. I made it up like with ham stock, not like stock cubes. I boiled up some ham, and then I took all the ham out and all that, and then I put in carrots, potatoes, onion, leek. I've got mushrooms. I've got barley. I've got parsley. And see, the thing about that soup, you don't need to add salt to it, because it's done with ham, the salt in the ham is fine, so you don't need to add salt at all. A wee bit of pepper once it's served. No, I've got a huge pot. See, if you watch the beginning of this stream, you'll see it. It's like a huge big pot I've got. It's a pug. It's a wee pug. So it does. It smells wonderful in here. I'm going to enjoy eating it. There's another dog. Of course there's another dog. Anyway, I'm away, guys, before they start going crazy again. I love you all, and thank you for coming in and spending time with me. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully a bit better than what I am today. and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Bye, everyone.